Greetings all, I'm Jonathan Kruk, Storyteller and Eagle Scout. Sorry I can't be with you in person to celebrate and honor the achievement of Owen and Evan, but I do have a story for them called Eagle Mountain. Once upon a time, two boys got word. Over there is a magnificent mountain. You guys should try and climb it. You'll get some help along the way, and it'll be a real adventure. Well, they ventured over to the mountain, and it looked like it pushed into the sky. And they saw people coming down, looking exhausted. They said, "What's it like there?" "Well, it's kind of fun, but it's a little scary, a little hard to do too." Well, the two lads looked at one another, and they nodded their heads, and they started to ascend the mountain. Now, along the way, when they grew hot and tired, they heard cries coming out like those of a wow, wow, a bobcat, or even a bear, and even ow, ow, the howl of a wolf. But they stuck together loyally, and along the way, they got help from older boys who showed them how to do all kinds of things to help ascend that mountain. They learned about what knots to use when they camped, how to make a fire, and when another boy coming down the hill was hurt, they discovered they could help this boy with certain bandages and other practices. And they discovered not only the trees and their names, but how they might be used as medicine. They also began to acquire other skills, everything from how things grew up from the land, why the stars shined in the sky, and, well, more skills than you could even count. But along the way, they did grow tired, and some of their companions began to drop out and go down the hill saying, "It's too much, it's exhausting. I've got too many other things to do than climb this mountain." They learned, too, not only about helping others, but how to make things even better. After a while, when the air grew a little bit cold and thin, one of them heard a story about people who had made a sacrifice, an ultimate sacrifice, and they wanted to share the story, but not just in word, but in something substantial. So he organized and had built on the side of a mountain a memorial. And now all who ascend that mountain see it and remember the story and the sacrifice. Next, they came to a place where people were visiting, kids, and learning about the land and how to be, well, good stewards of the land. But like the two on their ascent, they realized tools were necessary. So one of the young men had a place built to store these tools, and now others can visit this place on their journey. Along about dawn, they came to a high precipice, a peak, and heard a great screeching across the sky, and it was followed by another. And there appeared two white-headed, majestic eagles. The two young men now found their eyes brimming with tears. It was at the sight of the eagles, but it was also at a sight of all of the other hills standing before them. The mountains, would they have to climb them as well? But now, nodding at one another, they knew they could ascend those other hills. After all, they had made it up Eagle Mountain. Their journey begins again, but they, by their journey on Eagle Mountain, have been tested, proven, and now renewed. And let them go forth on many journeys up many mountains. Thank you for listening. I'm Jonathan Kruk, happy to welcome Owen and Evan to the ranks of Eagle Scout.